boy Drew the Great, man. I'm showing up to y'all city, man, on June 14th at the Bridgestone Arena with the hot boys, all of the hot boys, the hot boys, and the big timers. Y'all make sure y'all get y'all tickets right now, because if you don't, you're going to miss a hell of an event, man. What's up, Nashville? This is your boy Drew the Great, man. I'm showing up to y'all city, man, on June 14th at the Bridgestone Arena with the hot boys, all of the hot boys. The hot boys, and the big timers. Y'all make sure y'all get y'all tickets right now, because if you don't, you're going to miss a hell of a event, man. Go right down. What's up, Nashville?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, let's get it. Let's get it. Yeah. Cashville will be in the building. Let's get it. Hot Boys reunion is stopping in Nashville. Salute, Cashville. Double salute to the troops. Exotic lifestyle. Hey, I thought we didn't have no respect though. So, hey, we gonna show you we ain't no hope. Hey, why they stopping in the Cashville though? Cause we got respect, bro. Hey, as y'all can see, we gonna start the day off with a little bit of news on the Diddy trial. They did have a few testimonies, so let's go. Let's go with that video and see what they talking about on the low. Let's get it. If y'all didn't know, like, share, subscribe, comment. You can take 2 seconds to hit that play button. Take an extra 0.2 seconds to hit that subscribe to the Exotic Lifestyles. Let's get it. As y'all know, oh my goodness, my baby is up with the scope. Lauren LaRosa with the Mosa. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let me put that on the screen. Yo. Let's see. Let's see. It's the Breakfast Club. Yes, sir. Let's get the video started.
Okay, so yesterday in court, Diddy, the opening statements took place. So the opening statements took place. The prosecutors went first. The prosecutors are the people who want Diddy locked up. Then Diddy's team, the defendants, came after that. Now the prosecutors came out swinging. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. Like they revealed so many different things that we had never heard before. They told us that Cassie will testify this week. Her husband Alex Fine was in the courtroom yesterday, and I saw him in the lunchroom. So I thought she might have actually got on scene yesterday, but it didn't happen.
Did you see Cassie yesterday?
I didn't see Cassie, but I saw her husband.
In the lunchroom too.
You gotta eat. If you leave out, if you leave out, you might miss your chance to go back into the courtroom because only but so many people go in. So I stay. It's alright, it's cool, get you through. But so they told us that Cassie will testify this week, and they talked about what her testimony may be. So they dropped a big bomb when they mentioned that Cassie will testify that a male escort performed a sexual act that required him to urinate.
What?
That would stop people in their tracks for sure.
Required him to urinate, like just pee, like he just had to pee.
It was where he.
What?
And
he cannot.
They just stuck.
He urinated.
On her. Okay, I'm saying it the way I was told to say it. So that was the first thing, which people were like, wait, what? And then the second thing, the prosecutors basically are making, like we knew they would, making Puff to be out this like angry man who like just can't control himself or whatever. So they go straight into a Cassie incident, but it's not the video. They talk about a time where Cassie decided, I guess she got upset that Diddy was dealing with other women. She decided to go deal with somebody else, so she dipped. Puff was coming, he came, he's looking for her, can't find her. He grabs his gun. 2 of his staff members, one of the staff members said that she did not want to go, and allegedly she was forced to go. So they labeled that kidnapping. And they went to this man's house looking for Cassie in this rage. Cassie wasn't there, and it was like all hell broke loose. But the peeing thing was a huge thing. Now Diddy's team came real quick on their opening statements and said, look, and I thought their opening statements, to be honest with y'all, were weak. Diddy's team, like I thought, like, okay, all they did was own up to everything. They're like, look, he was angry. He can't control his anger. He, might have abused drugs and been a horrible boyfriend. Y'all gonna hear text messages and audios that make him sound like a horrible person, and that he may have been. All of the most horrible things you could think about him when it comes to how he dealt with the women in his life. He's owning up to it. But when it comes to these charges, one thing has nothing to do with the other. You're not going to be able to look at him at the end of this case and say that because of any audio, any video you see, or anything that we are telling you right now that is despicable. They admitted it. Like, if he was guilty of domestic violence, we wouldn't be arguing today. I mean, if he was charged with domestic violence, we wouldn't be arguing today. If he was charged with abuse in a certain way, we wouldn't be arguing today. But because he's charged with everything else, the sex trafficking and all these other things, we're here because he's not guilty of that.
I was going to ask you, the fact that he went to somebody's house, that he's not being charged for that, though, right?
I think the reason why the prosecutors open up with that is because they're trying to show that he can't be controlled, and there's like this jealous rage that they allege happen whenever it comes to him and his women, or whenever he doesn't get his way. The prosecutor's overall theme was, you can't tell Diddy no, because if you tell him no, you don't know what might happen to you. He'll threaten your career, blah 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 blah.
But he's not on trial for that, and that was so interesting when I saw the defense from Diddy's team at Top Dog Law. He was saying they were saying just because it's immoral
what do y'all
doesn't
think?
mean it's criminal. I don't know if the jury's going to be able to separate the two though.
Okay, so look, getting into that, this is why I was low-key impressed yesterday. So then they start calling witnesses to the stand. So they called this guy. Which witness y'all want to go with first, the male escort or the LAPD officer?
Whatever's more.
Which one?
The
male
They're
escort.
both entertaining. Okay, so the male escort gets on the stand, right?
Black
male escort. Yes, he's a black man. He's like probably like 5'7", really stocky, like, muscle. I could tell when he walked in, I'm like, oh, he must be like a dancer or something. Oh no, Charlamagne's body could never. He's like a dancer or something. So he gets on the stand.
Let her finish, please.
Baby, listen, look at you sitting over there. Sit up, looking all pudgy. So he's on the stand and
talking about that Vera Wang fat suit.
So he's on the stand and he's describing his relationship with Cassie, and
he's
saying
in my
that
girl.
Up until a few years ago, in New York, whenever they would come here, they would call him because he would engage in different sexual acts with them, right? Allegedly. So he's like, every single time he got the phone call, it was from Cassie. The way that he met them was through his boss. So his boss came to him one day and said, look, I have this couple who wants to do something for the wife. It's a bachelorette party. They need a male stripper. They didn't have a male stripper, so he went. He shows up in an NYPD t-shirt and he says, Cassie opens the door. She's in red lingerie. She's in a wig, dark glasses, and pumps. And she's like, listen, your boss told me that I'm supposed to give you $200. And he's alleging. And instead, she gives him $4,000. She's like, I want to explain to you what's about to happen. So this is not a bachelorette party. My husband likes to do special things for me. He wanted to do this for my birthday. He just wants us to like rub baby oil on each other and, just kind of like get familiar with each other. And whatever happens from there, if you're comfortable, I'm open to it. So he's like, okay. So he goes in. He says when he walked in on site, like just okay. He literally said Cassie was one of the most beautiful women he ever seen in his life. He couldn't even believe it was happening like this. So he walks in and he alleges that Puff was there sitting in the room, but you couldn't tell it was him because he had a bandana tied around his face and he had a hat on and he was sitting in the corner. So he says, but he did say the minute that Diddy opened his mouth to like say something.
Take that.
I don't know what he said. It's probably like just an introduction. Of like, he said he told him he worked in import to exports.
Wow.
So when he said that, he said, I instantly caught the voice. And I'm like, well, how did you catch the voice? He said, I've been listening to this man majority of my whole life. So he said that they got into it. He says that they were rubbing each other with the oils. There was other lubricant there as well. And that him and Cassie had sex on the couch in that hotel allegedly. And that the whole time Puff sat in the corner and masturbated.
Executive producer. That's what he called it.
And he did say he did say that he never Puff never got involved, but he was telling them what to do at different times.
That's how we know he don't make beats.
And he also made it clear too that when on the first time that they linked up, Cassie told him like, you have nothing to worry about. My husband is not gay. He's not going to touch you. He's not going to whatever. He just he might tell us what to do or whatever, but he's not going to be. It's just going to be us doing the physical things. He said that they linked up a lot more times after that. His payments were ranging anywhere from like $6,000 to like $4,000 or $5,000 depending on what they wanted to give him. He said sometimes he would even show up and wouldn't get paid, but he was just like, I just like being a part of this lifestyle. But he did say that there was two things he said. He said one time he couldn't get hard anymore because he went to Cassie's house. They got comfortable with him. He came to Cassie's house. When he was there, Cassie and Diddy was in the room. He was outside in the living room. Diddy comes out and goes off on Cassie, like allegedly beats her up bad because she took a long time to come back in the room to him. And he said after he saw that was his first time seeing her get physically like touched. He couldn't even engage in sexual activity with the two of them. And they haven't gotten to cross-examine him yet. Like Diddy's team started and then they had to stop.
What about the urination?
The urination thing. So he randomly was just like recounting their experiences, and he just came out and said, yeah, like, because they were asking him what are some of the things you would have to do. He said, well, one time Cassie asked me to, urinate
on her,
on her, and now we all gasping like, wait, because the prosecutors.
Oh, so Cassie asked him, not Diddy.
Exactly, because the prosecutors opened up that literally probably like 15 minutes before that. The prosecutors were like, Cassie is going to tell you that Diddy allegedly made this escort urinate on her. That there's an escort sitting in front of us, sworn in on the stand, saying, "No, Cassie told me to do that."
And this is what I was talking about yesterday when I said they're about to put Cassie through it, and I hope her husband isn't hearing anything he didn't already know.
Yeah,
right.
Because if not, that could be some very awkward moments at home.
Yeah.
And if you didn't know that your wife got urinated on and then found this out in court,
it's a lot.
Could you handle that?
But let me tell you, not only because he had left, he was in the back of the court and then he went. I think they took him to like a back room. But all the Diddy kids are there, right? So his daughters are there. I was sitting behind them. It was awkward for me to watch them have to listen to all of this. After he started, the male escort started getting into a lot of the masturbation and stuff. They got up and left.
Who told him to leave? Did Diddy say leave or?
No, Diddy didn't tell them to leave. I don't know if there was a conversation or not. I looked up from writing and I saw them get up, so I don't know. But I know that they were like checking on each other throughout. I saw them ask like Christian at one point, like, "You okay?" Because they brought Kim into this as well, like having conversations about the jealousy that was between Puff and Cassie, because the defense is just trying to paint this as like this was just a jealous, toxic relationship, and it started with Diddy not being able to leave Kim alone up until the time of her passing.
And Misa was there too, right?
Misa was there. I saw.
She was with a walker.
Yes, but she's okay.
What happened to her?
Her leg is just broke. She'll be in a boot today, from what I'm told, but she's okay though. It's not like anything like super. Broken leg is serious, but it can heal, so she'll be good. But there's more. I got to bring this back at the top of next hour.
I got more questions when we come back, because I want to know what Diddy was doing during all of this.
Okay.
What was his body language like?
Got you. And then the kids were giving off some of the languages as well too, because when that male escort said that part about Cassie, Christian and Justin, like the way that they looked at each other, like finally somebody's saying
they feel like telling the truth.
That's what it felt like. That's not what they said, but that's what it felt like. So we'll come back on the top of the next hour, because there's a whole nother witness, and they broke this witness down on the stand.
All right, Lauren LaRosa, the latest with Lauren. Now, if you're just joining us, she was actually in court yesterday, so she's breaking down what she's seen, what she heard. We'll get back to her in the next latest with Lauren, which will happen in about 40 minutes, so don't go anywhere. We got front page news coming up, and she's going to court today too, right? You going to court today?
Yeah. As soon as I leave here.
Yes.
All right, we got front page news next. Is the Breakfast Club.
You're checking out the Breakfast Club.
Is out.
Wait there.
So what do y'all think? The Breakfast Club, salute. Catch that full interview. So I got a double salute to the troops for watching this video. Like, share, subscribe, comment, and support. You can take 2 seconds to hit that play button. Take an extra 2 seconds to hit that subscribe and support the live Exotic Lifestyles. Let's get it. Yes, sir. This the first live for the day. I believe we're going to have one more from Miss Lauren LaRosa's pretty face. Let's go. She's on the case. The Diddy case, if you didn't know. Let's go. Yes, sir. Hey, if you didn't know, the new format on the Exotic Lifestyle Show, we gonna vibe in and we gonna vibe out. Hey, and we out. Let's go. Exotic Lifestyle Productions on the low. Icky 83 on the